Good morning. This is day one of Susan's Christmas in July. And if you've been part of my customer group, my VIPs, you know that I've done this many years, every year in July, and I come up with a different theme every time. It's not easy coming up with a new theme every year, but this year I'm the lifeguard, and I'm rescuing you from toxic chemicals. So I found this, and I've added Christmas decorations and the lifeboat, the rescue boat, and the blimp. And every day I'm going to be putting something different in this part of the graphic. And I've already got them all done. Are you proud of me? So it's going to be a little different than other years in that I've organized the products maybe a little differently than I've done before. Well, actually, I have done it differently. So remember, this is how it works. I will show you the products, and I'll probably post before and afters and things like that during the day of these products. But if you want any of these products for the discount, every day the discount changes. I'll just let you know that. We're starting out at 13% and we're going to work our way up. So, but 13% will be off of these products today. But you need to tell me if you want any of these products. And what I do is I will put your name on an order form, and then I'll start listing whatever products you want every day. It runs for 5 days. So every day tell me which products you would like in this big Christmas in July sale, which is a personal sale from me to you as a thank you for being wonderful customers for me. I appreciate it so much that you have hung with me through my move to Florida and my getting older. You've been very loyal to me, and I appreciate it. So tell me what you want, and I fill out this order form. And then after this is over, on the weekend, I will be calling everybody who's placed an order. We'll go through your list, and you can adjust anything you want on the list. And then we'll figure out the total, subtract my discount, because that comes out of my commission, and then we'll submit it to Norwex, and you'll get your products in a week. You'll get it first week of August. So that's how it works. And those of you who have done this for years with me know that's how it works. And it's really fun, actually. I get to talk to all of you. And it's nice to hear your voices, because living down here in Florida, I'm making new friends. I've got lots of friends here now, and I got new customers here now, which is great. But it's nice to talk to my people that I've had for years. So that's how it works. So today, I am planning to rescue you in the kitchen. Now, it's not going to be everything in the kitchen, because I'm going to be doing different this year, but these are the products chosen for today. So let me go through these products with you. So we have because, before I always pictured the products. It was too much work. I just listed it this year. I'm getting older, maybe a little lazy. So here is the soap dispensing brush, which I really do enjoy using, because you unscrew the cover and then you fill it. Oh, actually, you unscrew this part. And you fill it. You can see I filled it with the dish soap. And then this button releases it through this little hole here as you scrub. And so this is really handy. I use it often. And in fact, it's damp. I used it this morning. So, well, it is this morning. I've been up early. So this is a soap dispensing brush. That's one of the items. And then we have the dish mat. I really like this dish mat too, and especially when I wash like a lot of dishes by hand. I like my blender. When I make my special morning drinks, I use it for my blender, but always remember the netted size goes up, because that lets the air in to what you're drying. And so this part goes down on your counter. And then when you get done using it and you've wiped whatever dishes and put them away, then it's got this hanger thing, and I just hang it on the knob of my cupboard. And when it dries, I stick it back in the cupboard. So that's on sale. And then there's a couple of colors too, so you can figure out which color you want. Whenever you tell me what you want, you're gonna have to tell me colors for some things. Then we have the Dynamic Cleaning Duo. And of course, this is a cleaning paste in more of a cream form because it's called the Cream Cleaner, and it's got this nifty utility brush with it. And so these two items is called the Dynamic Cleaning Duo. So this is part of it, and it's great in the kitchen, but really, I probably use it as much in the bathroom as in the kitchen. So I have a set in the bathroom and a set in the kitchen, so it's handy dandy when I need to use it. And then we have the storage containers, which I've showed you before. I find it interesting, in the catalog they only have these two sizes. The smaller ones aren't in the catalog. So, but these are great, you know, you probably can't see down there. I should lower this a little bit. Well, it's kind of tight. Let me undo it. So these expand, so they don't take up much room in your cupboard, because when you get done, you wash them and slam them down, put the cover on them, and put them back in your cupboard. So these two come as a set. So those I have on sale. And then the cutting boards, which, you know, I love the cutting boards. I use them every day. Not all of them every day. I just want you to make sure you know the sizes, because there was a mix-up one time. A customer ordered the small, which actually is this one. So they got the large, which I use today, and the small, which, and the mini, this is the one I use every day, the mini one. But these three cutting boards are made out of rice husks. They're not, you know, you're not going to get any plastic in your food. They're good for your knives, and I've had these for years, and you can see they, like this one I use every day. They still look really great. All right, and the stainless steel cloth. This is specially made to clean and shine your stainless steel. A lot of you have stainless steel refrigerator stoves, dishwashers. I don't. This house has white, but I use it. Oh, you can't see it in the picture, but like we have a stainless steel hot pot for water. And my toaster, I guess. I don't have much stainless steel, but this works great. Some people that have stainless steel, and they have like little kids that get their fingers all over them, they will just wet like a part of it, because this side is a different texture than this side. So they wash that area with this side and then shine it with this side. And so the stainless steel cloth will save you a lot of headaches. So that's in it. And then the produce wash, I use this all the time too. So the produce wash, like today, I cut up a cantaloupe. And so you know when you cut a cantaloupe, whatever was on the skin, you're taking right down through what you're going to eat. And so I sprayed it with this. You let it sit in there for a little bit. I rubbed it around a little bit, rinsed it off, and then cut it up. So I do the spray for things that are hard to actually stick in a bowl. Otherwise, I take the sprayer off and just dump a little bit of this. It gives you directions on the back. In a bowl of water, like if I'm doing strawberries, blueberries, what else? Grapes. Oh, grapes. Grapes too. And when I come home from the store, I just have one bowl of water with this in it, and I'll leave the strawberries last because they're the worst for pesticides. But I probably start with the blueberries. I put them in the drainer, rinse them, and then do grapes. Grapes, really, it makes a huge difference on grapes. You won't even want to eat regular, just water wash grapes anymore, because this really removes all the debris and gunk. Sometimes the grapes you get are really disgusting. And the strawberries, anyway, I just keep putting them into the drainer, then I'll take them out of the drainer, put them in containers, and do the next load. And so I use the same bowl of water for everything. And then when it's done, okay, so this is really weird, I know, but I always like to use one of my white bowls because it shows the dirt. It's just so rewarding to me, because I look at the bottom and it's like, oh my gosh, look at all the stuff I got off of my fruit. And I just like doing that. And then you just dump it and wash it out, and that fruit will last you so much more longer in the fridge than if you had just rinsed them under water. So this fresh produce wash is really important to keep pesticides and dirt and fertilizers and junk out of your body. So I use that often. And then we have the veggie scrub cloth, and this is great too. Sometimes they've sold it in like a mitt form. So I have the mitt form, it's not in the catalog, so I kind of prefer that for like apples and carrots and beets, and I'm not allowed to eat beets anymore, but things like that, and you can really scrub them. But for years I just used this. This is really great too for corn on the cob, getting the silk off. Just use this and it'll take the silk right off. So that probably August is when corn on the cob comes out up north. So you might want to get your veggie scrub cloth. It's called the Fruit and Vegetable Scrub Cloth. It's scrubby on one side, and then it'll polish like your apples up. After you scrub all that wax and gunk off, you can shine them up on this side. So that's on the sale for me. And then we have the sink organizer, which I got stuff on it. Everything you're seeing today is my belongings, which I use all the time. And, oh, here, I'm working on it. So the sink organizer, this, it's got this little thing in the back that hooks in, and you can hang, like I have a counter cloth hanging in mine. I'm going to take that off for now because it's going to fall off. And then I have my scrub brush sitting on it. So these three things I have my hand soap, I have the Biozyme diluted in here, and we'll talk about that another day, and then my scrub brush, all on this porcelain sink thing. And I use them in the bathrooms. Both bathrooms have them. They have the hand soap and multiple different things, like mine in my master bathroom has a cup that has my toothbrush and toothpaste and just different things. So these are very handy to have because it keeps all that drips and water off your granite or whatever your cupboard is. So it keeps your cupboard nice and clean. For instance, this, when I put it back on there, it's wet, but it goes right into the porcelain sink organizer, and it doesn't get that all over my counter when it dries. All right, and the netted dishcloths. Now, this is the special order mini size netted dishcloth, and this I do really love this size. And lucky for you, because we're doing this whole sale thing in July. It's one of our spend and gets. You'll see it. It looks bigger here, but it's actually this big, and it's only, when you spend $99, you only have to spend $10 to get this. So that's the only way you can get the smaller size. It's a spend and get right now because it's not in the catalog. The big ones, which I probably have it. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. The big one in the catalog is this big. I know, it's great. And this one, the mini special order one, you can see the difference in size of them. I mean, I liked using this one too, because I just scrunch it up and you can wash your pots and pans and your fine washables and dishes and stuff like that. I just find this one for my hands to be a great size. You can cut the other one, it won't fray. So if you have the other one, you can cut it if you want. I always just used it whole, but I too really love this size. In fact, it's wet because I just washed some dishes. All right, so that's part of the spend and get. So you will be able to get that. If you want the bigger size, that's the one on sale. This one is part of the Norix deal for July. But the bigger one, if you want those, that would be the one on sale for me. Let's see. Then we have the utility things, like, I know, like the Sperry net. Now, this is mine. Yours will look prettier than mine because I've used it for a long time. And so they do get kind of, you know, used. They're stainless steel. They will never rust. They will never rust. And they're really a good scrubber. So the Sperry net, you get 2 in a box, and they're perfectly round when you get them. The Sperry sponges, 2 in a box. I love these, especially when I use it with the cleaning paste and the glass top. Well, actually, I use this a lot for a lot of things. The Sperry sponge is great for many, many things. Some people really love this. It's the Enviro Scrub. It's got the scrubby on the back, kind of like the Sperry sponge, but they've sewed onto it the Enviro cloth on the front. Or you can say this is the front and this is the back, whichever you want to do. But it's a scrubby, and a lot of people love this one. Then you've got this is the Enviro Scrub. This is the Enviro Sponge. So make sure you make a difference on that. The Enviro Sponge, and this is mine. Well, they're all my stuff. So this one's a little dirty, but it's got the scrubby on the one side, and then it's got the Enviro cloth on the other, and it's a sponge. So you know that these sponges, they never smell. I could throw this in the wash machine, which soon I probably should. So actually, you can wash this in the top rack of your dishwasher. This one you can just throw in your wash machine. These scrub on this one, and this one, and this one. These don't scratch any surface. I mean, always try stuff on a surface that is not as visible, but you'll find they don't scratch. Whereas this is stainless steel. This will scratch. So if you use this, use a lot of water. And then we have the refrigerator liners. I'll take it out of my fridge to show it to you. New product. Was it January these came out? But these are great to put down in your vegetable drawers in your refrigerator, and then you can put your vegetables on top, and it really keeps them much longer than if you didn't have this. I don't know how it works, but it works. I've been using it. So I've got one in, I don't even know if they come 1 or 2, but I've got one in each of my vegetable drawers in the fridge. And then lastly is the grocery bags. These are worth their weight in, well, there's not much weight in gold is there in this, but really truly, these are wonderful bags, and you can be advertising Norwex as you go about your shopping. But what I find with these, they have backlock on the inside. You know, backlock is in a lot of our products, and it inhibits mold and mildew and bacteria from growing. And so these actually have backlock in it, which is pretty cool. And they're big. You can see how wide they are. Jack and I, we keep them in the front door of our car, and we go into a grocery store. They fold up nicely. They just bring them in, and I'll show you, like this. We put it in the door, and we have 3 of them in the front seat, and I have more in the back seat. But they will hold a lot of weight. In fact, a little surprised, Jack came back got a deal on these. He's a Coke drinker. I tried to get him off Coke, but you'll never talk an old Marine out of his Coke. So he drinks these big bottles of Coke, and he had 4 of them in one of these bags. It was so heavy I couldn't even lift it. And he said, well, it was buy 2, get 2 free. Okay. So these hold so much weight, and they sit well in your car. So I highly recommend our grocery bags. All right, these are the products that I'm offering you today. I think I went over all of them. So if you want any of these today, you need to tell me, and I will write it down on your order form. You will get 13% off the catalog price through me today. And then at the end, we will go over everything that you've ordered through the 5 days, and we'll get it all ready to go for you. So have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day, and then I'll call you. Bye.